some more. One of the things that is going to happen in 2015 are some wonderful changes, and I get to announce them. The fun thing is we just had a board meeting. So first and foremost, because there are people who've always been anxious, not the new timers, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but the people who've gone through this, how many of you were part of what we called NCWIMP? Yeah, there, thank you, yeah, NCWIMP. That was actually National Conference of Women, Minority, and New Physicians. The N was silent. So. Well, the trouble with that is once you start naming yourselves, you start getting a list, then when other folks come up who are underrepresented or whose shared interests aren't being focused on, you have to keep figuring out what are you going to do next. And so a lot of inculcations, a lot of groups were added to NCSC. So next year is the 25th anniversary. And so I get to announce that we're going to be re-envisioning ourselves again. First and foremost, this is not a problem that needed to be fixed. If anything, this is one of our signature successes, 25 years of representing those folks and those groups who have not had voices in this country, much less other organizations, have a voice here. So what we're doing is building on the success of the past to move ourselves forward, to really find a way to continue to be inclusive and not exclusive. We have a lot of new groups that are looking for a home, looking to make sure, does the Academy hear what I have to say? I've got these interests and I share them with others. How do I get that forward? How do I get involved in, it's not always leadership and governance, it may just be how do I find those people who share what I do? I'm too busy. So we're going to, as of 2015, you will now be attending, I want to make sure I get the names right, the AFP Leadership Conference for Current and Aspiring Leaders. So that's the overall title, because one thing we recognize is ALF and NCSC happen together, share resources, share a lot of aspects, but it's about leadership. It is about leadership in different areas. So we're going to recognize that, and there'll still be two tracks. There will be the annual Chapter Leader Forum, and then there will be the National Conference of Constituency Leaders. So this will be NCCL. So we kept it forward, still NC. It's guaranteed you'll say NCSC for the rest of your life, but NCCL. And what this is going to be is an opportunity now for us to continue to find ways of bringing people together with shared interests and moving things forward in different ways. So there'll be a lot of specifics, but what's most important is now people who share those interests have a forum they've never had before to create a member interest group, to actually come together and be recognized as a group, and then get to make some decisions about what does that group want. Do you just want networking? Do you just want a listserv? Do you want to have a face-to-face? There will be an opportunity for, when those member interest groups move forward, to have a staff member with some connection with you and a commission that will be attached to that group. So there's suddenly some recognition in ways we haven't had before. For example, we have a working group on rural health, and that group has often kind of felt, where do these messages go? There's an opportunity for that group to move forward in other ways, and groups we don't even know about yet, some of which you might find as you go through this conference. So these are really exciting opportunities to help us move forward. We're also making sure, because one of the big anxieties is about the representation at governance. So part of the proposal that your board just voted on and accepted was to not review the seats until 2020. So those seats now, they were going to be reviewed in 2015. There were some resolutions about it. This is now something that goes to 2020, giving us a chance to continue to benefit from the incredible energy, vision, and wisdom of our leadership groups. So there'll be a lot of opportunities to learn more. There are a lot of specifics that are still important. But what's important for you now is to come together to begin to create, in this very short time, that crucible from which amazing things will come. You will change the face of our academy, the future of medicine in this country through things that happen at this meeting. There are incredible leaders here, some of which I know, some I look forward to getting to know. There'll be more opportunities to meet all of us. The board is still meeting, so I'll be having to go back to finish that meeting this morning, but then we'll be around as you go through your work and your deliberations. I encourage you to come to the town hall in the morning. We'll have a chance to meet with several of the leaders, the officers, to answer questions about a lot of different things. We'll have a few set pieces we'll talk about. So I look forward to sharing this time with you. I look forward to you energizing me for the next round of adventures. It has been, I will throw this out, that the work that you have done over the past 25 years, the work your academy has done, has put us in a position that we now have more people asking for our input, for our resources. FamilyDoctor.org, Health Landscapes, the Graham Center, and our opportunities now to go to places. I've gone to at least 2 or 3 national groups we've never been asked to before. So I appreciate your asking us to move us forward, to stimulate this growth. And the last thing I have to say is, how many of you are currently tweeting? Very good. Yeah, this is the group where it happens. In fact, it was at this meeting several years ago that you all challenged us on the board to get on social media. So I took that and ran with it. You don't have to tweet, by the way. How many of you like Facebook? Okay, a little bit more. That's fine, both of them. Follow me, AAFP President, on Facebook. You'll get all my tweets. Or at AAFP Pres with a Z, a Twitter account. I'm sure Mike is already putting some things out. I look forward to reviewing what's there. He's doing photos as well. But this is also how we network. This is how we change things in lots of ways. So again, thank you for all your energy. Thank you for all of your dynamic approaches to problem solving. Thank you for being a part of my path, and have a great, great conference. Thank you very much.